What is up, fellow roaders? I'm Joshua Thomas, back on my office floor blocking the bathroom door, and this is another Josh's Tabletop Talk, and we're talking about Final Fantasy VII the Remake card game. That's right. This is nothing new. I've actually talked about the Final Fantasy TCG on my channel before, and I felt like it was worth revisiting now that the Final Fantasy VII Remake Cloud vs. Sephiroth 2-player starter set has been out and about. I didn't really want to put the cards back in the case because that was kind of hard to do and get them looking perfect because they were, you get the idea. Anyway, I'm now storing them in this card holding deck box that also can be stored in this card holding deck box that's also Final Fantasy VII Remake themed. So let's see what comes in the starter set, and I'm going to tell you why I think this trading card game may actually stand the test of time. So this is called the Cloud vs. Sephiroth starter set, and for good reason. You've got Cloud versus Sephiroth. Wow, I've said this name a million times. Sephiroth. All right. And in these two decks, you are going to have the elements of earth and fire. Oh, wait. That's not fire. That's not fire either. Oh my goodness. Where's the fire? There we go. Earth and fire. And then you've also got Aerith, who is the holy symbol or the light symbol. And then in the other deck, you've got two of the other elements. You've got lightning, which is represented here with Sephiroth, and then Kadaj is the dark element. There's more lightning with Reno, and then you've got Don Corneo, who is ice. So this is a lightning and ice. There's Kite Sith, more Don Corneo, and more summons, and another Kadaj. There's multiples of each card, and in this deck you've got a lightning Sephiroth and an ice Sephiroth, and they've both got different abilities, but when you see the special icon right there, that indicates that in order to be able to play this card's ability, which in this case is the Draw Slash, you have to actually discard another Sephiroth card. And it's all right, because if one Sephiroth is in play, you can't have two Sephiroths in play. You can't have two of any named character in play at the same time because, well, that's not possible. Or it might be if you've played all the way through the remake on PlayStation 4. No spoilers there. Anyway, so you've seen some of the main characters. You've got Sephiroth, Kadaj, who was in the sequel movie that came out on DVD, Reno, Don Corneo, Kite Sith, of course. We've got more of the same. Some characters from the Dirge of Cerberus, whether you like that game or not, you know, I'm not going to judge you on that. So there's Azul. And then there's Reeve. I like that Reeve card. He's holding a little Kite Sith right there. You've got some characters from the prequel, Angeal Penance. More characters from Dirge. And I think that might be all for the special characters in that particular deck. So you can see there's not too many in that deck. That's what the Sephiroth card normally looks like. The ones that I showed you up front were foil, full art cards. So I'll show you the difference there. There's the foil right there. Hopefully you can see that in the light. And then there's the regular art card. Everything else is still the same. It's the exact same card, just one is full art foil and the other one's not. The same thing goes with the Cloud card. There's one full art foil. Hopefully you can see the foil work in there. But now this deck, I can kind of call this the hero deck, has way more characters in it that you're going to recognize. Of course, there's a nice cartoon drawing of Marlene, and then you saw Aerith, of course. Love having Aerith and Cloud in the same deck. There's the regular art for Cloud's card. You've got a cartoony Jessie. Got some other throwaway cards. Got a Vincent card. There's another cartoony Wedge, Soldier 3rd class. And now you see this symbol right here means that you can have multiples of this card in play at the same time. So, nameless characters like this, multiple cards can be out at the same time. Red 13, Barrett. There's another Vincent card, so you're actually going to have 6 of these Vincent cards with the 2 different art styles. And Tifa, and I believe that is all for that one. There's the Aerith card once again. Oh, there's Wedge. I don't think I showed him yet. Oh, and then you've got Zack as well. So yeah, if you've never heard of this card game before, it's no surprise. It's not as well known as, say, Magic the Gathering or Pokemon. But yeah, it exists, and it has stood the test of time so far for several years. It's up to Opus 11, which they generally come out with, I want to say, 3 or 4 opuses per year, OPI. But this one was special because this one coincided with the launch of Final Fantasy VII Remake. It actually came out before the remake came out, and so it incorporates a lot of these characters and updated artwork from the game. And if you're a Final Fantasy VII fan, you should definitely consider getting this. But also, Final Fantasy VII fans tend to be in a different group as far as fans of Magic the Gathering or Pokemon. Of course, if you've got people who are gamers, yeah, they can like Pokemon, they can like Magic the Gathering and Final Fantasy, but there's a niche crowd of Final Fantasy fans that I think are going to keep this game in particular going and going, mainly because whether they play it in tournaments or play it casually or not, they just want to have cards that have their favorite characters on them. Who knows, maybe they think that one day these are going to be collector's items. I mean, there's already a market for these cards. It's nowhere close to the value of Magic the Gathering, but you can find some of these more rare cards, and they might be worth $30, $25, and in the rarest of cases, maybe upwards of $50 to $80. But I think it's those special niche Final Fantasy fans who are going to help keep a game like this going. So let me spread out these cards so you can see them a bit better. Definitely the Fire and Earth deck have way more of the main characters. There's those guys. Let me see if I can pull the Cloud card out from the bottom here. But yeah, so this is the Final Fantasy VII Remake Starter Kit for the Final Fantasy TCG card game. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you've seen this for the first time, didn't know the card game existed, give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you will catch us next time. We'll watch more of our board game and video game videos. Bye.